Hello, Hortonville Middle School and Fox West Academy parents and students. My name is Steve Gromala, and I once again have the pleasure of being principal of some of the best and brightest students in the entire state of Wisconsin. This is my Welcome Back to School podcast that I do annually, and I hope you find the contents within rather informative. First off, today I'd like to share with you our middle level theme for the coming school year, and that theme is 212 degrees. I'm not going to really share much more with you at this point in time, other than to say that our kids and staff will learn more once school begins. But think about what happens at 212 degrees and perhaps what my message might be. More will be shared with you as parents right after school begins. I'd like to also introduce you to some new staff members here at school, and furthermore talk a little bit about some reassignments in our building. First off, in choir we welcome Miss Anna Callahan. In art, we welcome Mr. Bob Smith. In 7th grade German, we welcome Miss Heather Feltz. In the health office, we welcome Mrs. Joanne Bonnell and Mrs. Angie Reamer. As our interventionist and instructional coach, we welcome Mrs. Van Dalen. In 6th grade, we welcome Mrs. Pernsteiner, who moves from 5th grade. And in 7th grade, we welcome Mrs. Peters, who moves from 6th grade. We also will be hiring a half-time music teacher for 5th grade very shortly, and furthermore we'll be hiring an 8th grade reading and social studies teacher in the very near future. As we have them hired, we'll be sure to let you know who they are. Here are some things that are new at Hortonville Middle and Fox West, and actually throughout the entire district this year. First up on the list is a focus on grading. This year our entire staff district-wide will be reading a book that you can see on your screen called A Repair Kit for Grading, 15 Fixes for Broken Grades by author Ken O'Connor. Ken is a great author and really speaks to teachers about what is the purpose of grading, and furthermore rethinking our grading practices when we're assessing student work. And so this will be a strong focus with our teachers throughout the school year, and as the year goes on I'll try to keep you as parents informed as well as to our progress. This year we also have a new guidance curriculum which your students will learn more about. It's called the Second Step Program. And the students, of course, will learn this from Mr. Nault, our awesome guidance counselor. And we'll be sure to share more information with you as parents about what that entails in the near future as well. We also have new scoreboards that are coming to school this year. We're losing the ones that are 20 plus years and have certainly had a good life, but we're moving into the LED age, so we're very excited about that for our student athletes. We also have new football uniforms this year, so gone are the days when our students will be wearing different helmets and all different jerseys and different pants. They're going to look sharp when they're out there on the playing field. We also are really proud to announce that we're getting a new media pit wall and new carpeting in that space. To many of you, that may not seem like a whole lot of a big deal, but for us, the wall has seen better days. This would be the wall that separates the media pit from the cafeteria that actually does move apart. And it hasn't functioned real well for a long time, so we're real excited about that. And furthermore, we've done some fresh painting in the LMC this year, which should warm up that space and make it just an awesome space for reading for our children. I'd like to remind you about online registration, and online registration is available in Skyward Family Access, and it has been since July 27th. To get onto Skyward Family Access, simply go to www.hasd.org and click on the Parents tab at the top of your screen. Online registration is necessary for all students, whether you're new or not so new to our building or to our district. Please make every effort to register online as soon as your time allows. And there is an option also available online for you to pay your fees if you'd like to do so. We'd also like to let you know about our registration day, which comes on Monday, August 17th from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Those needing technical assistance will be available to receive support on our registration day, and locker locks will also be sold, as well as PE shirts for students in grades 6 through 8. You can also pay your fees in person or do so online. We'll have computers available to you. And if you can't make it, don't worry about that. You may stop in any time between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday until school begins. Just some important notes for you to keep in mind. First off, when you come to open house, which I'll talk about in a minute, we will not be taking fees that night, so please make sure you either pay online or drop your fees off before school begins. Also, PE shirts and locker locks will not be sold at open house, so again, please make sure you take care of those items on our registration day or just stop by the school office. Student schedules can be obtained at our registration day and will be available online in Skyward starting on August 17th. And please understand, related to schedules, that our student schedules are subject to change before school begins. Mrs. Ziggy does all of her scheduling here at HMS in Fox West, and if you should have any questions about schedules, feel free to give her a call or certainly call me as well, and we'll be glad to help you along the way. Here's an awesome event that I always enjoy. It's called my Pizza with the Principal event. It's going to be on Tuesday the 25th of August, and it's open to all new students to the district and their parents. This includes any students who have registered over the summer months. And also, just a note that incoming 5th grade families need not attend. We've already had an orientation for those 5th graders. So this event, again, is just for those kiddos who are new to our district, or perhaps maybe you've done a switcheroo from Greenville Middle School over here to Hortonville Middle School, and you'd like to learn more about our program. You are absolutely welcome to attend. Please RSVP by calling the school office to let us know that you plan to attend. And as I mentioned earlier, open house takes place on Wednesday, August 26th from 3:45 until 5:45 right here at school. This is a great opportunity to meet teachers, pick up student schedules if you haven't done so. We also have picture day that night, so make sure your kids are all spiffy and ready for great pictures. It's a great opportunity, too, for the kids to set up their lockers for the year. Also, something new this year, our Polar Bear Way team of teachers will be having a drawing that night for a prize just for showing up. So all of our students who attend will have a chance to put their name in a hat for an awesome prize. And remember that student fees, PE t-shirts, and locker locks will not be taken or sold at open house. Again, please take care of these items prior on our registration day or during our summer office hours. As we've done the past several years, our kids will be taught again our building-wide expectations called the Polar Bear Way. These will be taught at the start of the school year, and we'd ask that you please review these expectations with your young person before school begins. You can find them online at www.hasd.org and click on the Polar Bear Way link on our website. Our first goal of the school year will have us focus on hallway expectations, and this goal will be followed by a year-long focus on student accountability. We'd also like to talk about BYOD and digital citizenship here at HMS and Fox West Academy. Parents and students should also take note of our Bring Your Own Device policy. It can be found online on our website, and simply click on BYOD. As the school year begins, all students will be taught or retaught what it means to be a good digital citizen as they begin their use of their own digital devices here at school or using the school technology available to them. It's important that students know that the use of devices at school is for instructional purposes during class time. And so we'll be spending a lot of time talking about that with your children, and we'd appreciate your support by reading over those expectations with your child before school begins. We thank you very much for that. We'd also ask all parents to please take a look at this year's student handbook and read it over with your child as well. It's linked to our website for your convenience. Simply go to www.hasd.org and click on HMS and Publications. It's important that all students and their parents are aware of our expectations within this document before school begins. Again, we appreciate your time. And just a note regarding athletics. 8th grade football begins on August 18th from 8:30 until 10 a.m. And the head coach this year for 8th grade football, again, is Jeff Liebeck, who's one of our high school teachers. All other sports here at the middle level for 7th and 8th graders will begin on the first day of school. And please remember that students need to have a current physical and concussion form on file in the office by the first day of practice. This is very important, otherwise our coaches simply cannot allow your child to practice. These forms are also available on our webpage for your convenience, or simply stop by the office, and I know that Mrs. Felton and Mrs. Paltzer will be more than happy to help you out. And one of the last things I wanted to share is that once again we're going to kick off our Watchdogs program. Watchdog stands for Dads of Great Students, and the kickoff will be on Tuesday, September 15th at 6 p.m. We'd invite all of our dads to attend, and please bring your son or daughter with. We'll be serving some pizza that night, and you'll find out more about how dads can get involved at school and make a positive difference in the lives of all of our 500 students every day. Last but not least, how can we help make the 2015-2016 school year a great year for your student? That's what we're here for. I'm happy to help any way that I can, and I would encourage you to contact me or any one of us here in our office and let us know how we can help make this a great year and a very smooth transition from last year to this year. With that, I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your August, and I look forward to seeing everyone very soon, whether it's at registration or at open house. Have yourself a great day, and as always, go Polar Bears!